A new Witcher game is announced, PlayStation buys a new studio, and did I mention a new Witcher game was announced?
Let's go!
CD Projekt Red has finally announced that a new game in the Witcher series is in development. Unlike previous games, development will move from CD Projekt's Red engine to Unreal Engine 5 as part of a multi-year strategic partnership with Epic Games. CDPR says that it'll closely collaborate with Epic Games developers to help tailor the engine for open world experiences. At this point, further details on The Witcher, such as a development timeframe or release date, are currently unavailable. We also don't know if the game will be called Witcher 4 or something else. While CDPR isn't ready to share any details about the next Witcher game just yet, the company's chief technology officer did briefly touch on the company's shifting to Unreal Engine 5. And according to Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney, the collaboration with CDPR will, quote, push the limits of interactive storytelling and gameplay together while also benefiting the developer community for years to come. CDPR did note that The Witcher won't be an Epic Games Store exclusive, indicating that it will be available on other PC storefronts as well when it eventually launches. The last Witcher game released was The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt in 2015, which earned universal acclaim from both critics and fans. Selling over 28 million copies as of April 2020, the game also had two well-received expansions after launch, with PC sales accounting for over half of the units bought. Most recently, CDPR fell short of expectations with Cyberpunk 2077, but have been trying to earn back player trust following the game's 1.5 patch. The studio is also still working on expansions for that game, and hopefully it's learned a lot from that release that can help it handle the next Witcher rollout as smoothly as it did with The Wild Hunt. Now, I can talk your ear off about everything that I want from a Witcher 4 or whatever that this is going to be titled, but sounds like a topic for another video. I'm not that great at winking. Instead, let's talk about Sony's latest acquisition. Sony Interactive Entertainment is buying gaming veteran Jade Raymond's new studio, Haven, in a move that comes after the two companies announced plans to work together on a new IP, a AAA multiplayer experience for PS5. If you didn't know, Jade Raymond is a former Assassin's Creed boss who started Haven after leaving EA and Google. Haven is staffed by more than 60 people right now and becomes Sony's 18th internal game studio under the PlayStation Studios label. This big news comes from PlayStation's Herman Hulst via the PlayStation blog today, and Sony said, quote, "We are confident in Haven's creative and technical expertise to deliver on such an ambitious project, and we're thrilled to invest in their journey developing a new original IP for PlayStation." In a statement, Raymond said Haven is also eager to work with and learn from SIE's other first-party studios like Guerrilla, who has multiplayer experience with Killzone, Naughty Dog, who made enjoyable multiplayer for Uncharted and Last of Us, as well as Media Molecule and Insomniac Games. All studios with incredible strengths that Haven can learn so much from. Now, switching gears to a little gaming on the go. Steam Deck already supports tons of games, but now you can add Xbox's cloud gaming service to that list. Microsoft says it worked closely with Valve to enable cloud gaming support, which is now available through Microsoft's Edge browser in beta. The new addition means that any game that runs through Xbox's cloud service can now be played on the handheld system from Valve. Microsoft put out detailed instructions on how to get Edge up and running on Steam Deck, how to switch the controller layout to recognize the gamepad, and even a piece of custom artwork you can use to set up as a shortcut. This is how Game Pass eventually came to iOS devices, through a shortcut button made by a Safari browser. But keep in mind that since you're tinkering with Linux command lines to change permissions, if you do something wrong, you may need to factory reset. But alright, I'm throwing a Witcher 4 party right now, so get over here. I got a bag of nerds, each one of you gets a nerd and a Capri Sun, and we're gonna live it up, alright? I'll see you tomorrow.